Alright guys, the objective of today's lesson is to be able to find the sine, cosine, or tangent of the sum or difference of two angles. I'm going to start off with this example using two angles that we know. So we know that the sine of 30 is 1/2. We know that the sine of 45 is square root of 2 over 2. A natural question then, when we do the sine of 30 plus 45, which is really just 75, so that's actually what we're finding here, sine of 75. A natural question here is to ask yourself, will that equal the sine of 30 plus the sine of 45? I know you're thinking kind of like as distributing the sine. If you actually put sine of 75 into your calculator and put sine of 30 plus sine of 45 into your calculator, you will see that they in fact do not equal each other. So finding the sine of 75 is not as easy as just adding sine of 30 plus sine of 45. What you have to do is the following. Think of 30 and 45 as angles A and B. There's a formula for finding the sine of A plus B, and the cosine and the tangent, and also for A minus B. These formulas are given in the reference sheet of your Green Regents Review book. As part of your homework tonight, you need to go and write those formulas on a separate sheet of paper, all 6 of them. They're functions of the sum of two angles and functions of the difference of two angles. For this case, sine of A plus B, you're going to see that it's sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B. Normally I'd show you where a formula like this comes from, but it's a pretty lengthy derivation and it's beyond the scope of this course. So just accept that this is the formula, and now let's see how to use it. So in the case of the sine of 75, which is 30 plus 45, it's going to be sine of 30 cosine of 45 plus cosine of 30 times sine of 45. Now you literally just substitute the values that you know. You know that sine of 30 is 1/2. This is multiplication here. Cosine of 45 is square root of 2 over 2 plus cosine of 30 is square root of 3 over 2 times sine of 45 square root of 2 over 2. Move that up a little bit. Here you are just multiplying straight across, as here as well, you are just multiplying straight across. So this becomes square root of 2 over 4 plus, these you actually can multiply because they're both inside the square roots. You get square root of 6 over 4. And now, because they have common denominators, you just add the numerators. You can't actually add the radicands because they're different, so you write it as square root of 2 plus square root of 6 all over 4. That is the sine of 75. You can find the decimal version of that and check it with the calculator. See now if you can get the correct answer for something like cosine of 75. Once again, using 30 and 45 as your A and B angles, but you must now look up the cosine formula in your reference sheet.